this is Kristin from Teaching Balance, and I am here with you with this week's mindfulness meditation practice. And this is our final week of the month focused on letting go, and we looked at it from a variety of angles. And so I thought, since this will actually go out, I believe, scheduled to go out on Memorial Day, on that Monday, because of course they always come out on Mondays. And since, while I know many of you do not officially have summer break as of that weekend, some of you do. And so it seemed very fitting to kind of look at that as a milestone. Certainly, even if you're not going to be off, it certainly is considered to be the kickoff of summer in so many ways. And so for this Memorial Day, for this holiday Monday, I thought I would invite you to play with something that is going to sound a little crazy, but what I'm going to invite you to think about is to stop trying so hard. Took me a minute to get that out. So here's what I mean by that. Now, if you're already like, what? It's crazy talk. Of course I have to try hard. Just try hard to be a good, person, to be a good partner, to be a good parent, to be a good professional, to be whatever. I get it. Coming from someone who tends to put quite a bit of pressure on herself, I totally understand. And I also think that there is value in, and I use that word playing very intentionally, I think there is value in playing with, so keeping it light, no pressure, this idea of just pick something that you do perhaps put a little too much pressure on yourself around, or that you are perhaps trying a little harder than is necessary around. And really, that, of course, is incredibly individual, but some examples might be, I don't know, perhaps stop trying to always have your house spotless, which is probably unlikely anyway, in reality. But stop trying so hard to be nice and liked by everyone. That's a good one. Perhaps stop trying so hard to be perceived as, the person who has it together, and allow in a little bit of vulnerability. And if you're kind of like, check, I'm not trying hard on any of those things, you get what I mean. It's this idea of what are you trying rather hard on, and then not stopping per se. I know I said stop trying so hard, but perhaps just lightening up a little bit. In the last meditation that we did together at the end, I invited you to try less hard, put in slightly less effort to your focus. And I think I even said something like 10% less. And I like this idea of maybe 10%, 15% less. It's not a very scary amount. It's really just a slight loosening, a slight lightening. And so even though the title of this will be Stop Trying So Hard, I don't mean stop. I mean, I don't mean stop trying. What I mean is, let's try about 10% less hard. Or 15%, excuse me. Made myself laugh. Okay. So just play with that. If you're kind of like, you're crazy, I don't even know what you're talking about, that's fine. But if you are thinking, yeah, I do try really hard at all the things, just pick one thing this week that you might decide you want to try a little less hard on, and see what impact it has. That's the real juicy part, is, the world won't spin off its axis because you tried 10% less to be well-liked, So just think about that and see if it perhaps creates a little bit less constriction within you, creates a little more space, and maybe it'll let in something else that could be really interesting and nourishing for you. So that's my invitation for this final week of letting go this month. So let's go ahead and meditate for 10 minutes together. Allowing yourself to settle in. And remembering, if 10 minutes feels too hard, do half. Just tap out whenever it feels right for you. Remember, the invitation is to try less hard. So that counts for this as well. You showed up, you're here right now. Give yourself credit, and then if it feels right for you to finish before the official finish, give yourself permission to do that anytime, not just this time. That being said, if you're like, no way, I love this. This is my favorite thing. I don't know why I'm so goofy today. Great. Let's sit together for this full 10 minutes. I think I'm going to try to, since I'm being so silly, I'm going to be quiet for a while. And thanks for being here. just like with our practice last week, for the last 2 or so minutes, I'm going to invite you to just loosen your effort, lighten it, dial it back about 10% or more if you care to, and just play with that. Trying a little less hard until we hear the final bell. That's our 10 minutes. Yeah, I don't think I need to wrap up and revisit the theme. I don't know what the giggles are about today. Anyway, happy Memorial Day if you're watching this on the day it goes out. And of course, thank you as always for taking this time for yourself. Thank you for allowing me to accompany you on this journey. I will see you next week. Take care. Bye.